Cancer, before I start your reading, the thing that happens to me before I tap into Pisces energy, the same shit happened with you. So I don't know if there's some Pisces energy going on out here. I don't know, there's some Pisces energy going on out here. Cancer, I'm feeling like some of you, just depends on where you're at in life. Some of you who piggybacking off of Gemini's reading, there was definitely somebody who you were dealing with or about to deal with or were thinking about that you may have think is your twin, is your Two of Cups situation, and it's not at all. This person, this energy is meant to deter you. It is meant to take you off your path. It is meant to kind of keep you in a cycle that is not beneficial for you. And it was like a never-ending cycle. It was very tragic. And I also saw the devil as well. So Cancer, you could be dealing with a Capricorn, but it was definitely somebody who was on your mind or has been, or this could just be like memories of people that have been on your mind or whatever has been going on just due to you being in a particular type of cycle, that it was leading you fucking to hell. Like, now I'm not going to say it wasn't leading you to nowhere. You were being led to hell, literally. If you guys are on my Patreon for the Gemini messages, the second portion, under ancestor tier, you'll understand what I'm talking about. But this is someone who was leading you to the devil, literally. Okay. Then in your energy, I'm starting to tap in, you know, and I started kind of going off into la la land. And that only happens when I do Pisces readings. That only happens when I do Pisces readings. So the same shit happened for you. And just piggybacking off on just the lunar messages that I posted on Patreon for Pisces specifically, the title of the message was, how are we about to fight this? All right, like, how are you about to fight this? And this is what I'm referencing. This is your like projections of others, people's fantasies, what people want, their dreams. They want you to make them shits come true, and then you kind of, most people usually conform to make some shit happen. But this is essentially what it is that you're fighting. All right, this is other people's dreams, what other people fucking want, their Seven of Cups, you know? This is essentially what you're fighting. And then coming to your reading, like, I don't know what made me, but I just looked at, something made me look at one of these, like, basketball wives. Like, I don't know why. Like, it was random as hell. So I looked them up. And I looked up Evelyn Lozada, and I was wondering how old she was, because it just seems like she's always in relationships. Like, she's just a worn out woman that's been in relationships and nobody wants to marry her. Not to say that marriage is the goal of life, but it was just like, that's just what came up. And then I looked at her daughter. Then I looked at what her daughter is getting into. This is a really quick overview. It was not like I was Then I looked at her daughter, and her daughter appears to be dating a married man of a model. And I fuck with this model, so I got a little offended. Like, how are you gonna cheat on her? Like, who the? Then I'm like, all right, I don't even care about these people. Off this. Something about TV. And I picked up on this energy in Gemini's reading. So follow me. Then something came to my mind where I've been saying for the long, like, I keep saying this, I don't want kids, I don't want kids, I don't want kids, I don't want kids, I don't want kids. And so, like, I was dealing with a man who does not want any more kids. He only has one, but he don't want no kids. And, like, when I kept saying I wanted kids, he was so adamant that he didn't want any more kids. But now that I keep saying I don't want kids, I don't want kids, I don't want kids, I don't want kids, he's, like, getting quiet. Like, he's not denying it. He's not in agreement. We are not on one accord. He just gets quiet. Like, you sure you don't want, like, but when I said I did, you were absolutely sure you didn't. But now I'm like, yeah, no, we're good. Now you getting quiet on me. What's going on here? So I'm just getting a vibe, Cancer, where I just feel like somebody's watching me. I'm just getting a vibe where somebody kind of wants the milk for free. Somebody wants something for free. Because look at this. in a man's world, in a man's mind, if a woman wants children, then that means, like, in their mind, oh, sex. We're gonna be having sex because she wants kids. And how do you have kids? You have sex. So, I'm getting sex. I'm getting sex. I'm getting sex. But when a woman, because that's what the whole point of sex is for. Like, y'all do some other weird, the whole point. But anyway, but the moment I'm like, yeah, I don't want it. I don't want kids. In a man's mind, that takes out, oh, if she don't want kids, then there's really no urgency, or there's really no obligation for her to bust it down Tatiana style. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And this takes away my little power I thought I could yield. Houston, we have a problem. We have a problem. I cannot control this woman and her vagina activities, because what she don't want to have no activity. Like, I'm just getting a vibe for you, Cancer, where somebody's like playing fucking games. And it makes sense based off of what was going on in Gemini's energy, and Gemini is the mind. So we all have a mind, right? We all utilize Gemini energy. And then also about the TV incident here. Excuse me, I don't know. Excuse me. I feel like some people, somebody, can I get it's somebody. I feel like it's going to be on TV, or somebody's going to be in a new lifestyle or something like that. And it's like, it's kind of giving Nine of Pentacles vibes, even Nine of Cups, but I just feel like I feel like this is specifically for someone who does not have kids, all right? So sorry, not sorry for those who do have kids, okay? But I really feel like there's someone who does not have kids, because it's like trying to get you wrapped up in something that is not your calling, like trying to get you wrapped up in something that's not for you, like that most women get wrapped up in. Like, it's like, I don't know why and then I'm getting a car wrap. Okay, I'm hearing like a car getting wrapped. So I don't know. I'm just getting that vibe for you, Cancer, where there's a lot of manipulation going on. And I don't know. This also can be you in a space where you're just like, well, why get wrapped up if I can't get, you know, like if I can't get out of the situation, or it's one of those energies. It's also giving me like reverse psychology vibes as well. And then obviously something about time, because like it's crunch time for me. I got to go to work, and plus I have 2 readings I need to do. I don't have time. And it's like, I don't know if you don't have time, or there's something changing within your life, or something. It could even just be as simple as like your mind changing. You just don't have time for it. You don't want to make time for it. You just don't want to invest the time, or you don't want to have that type of experience. And it's kind of giving like someone's mad. It's kind of giving like someone is mad, or it's kind of giving like, don't know what to do with you kind of vibe. Because the shit that they wanted to do with you all ties in to tying in. You're not giving someone to tie into, or you're not giving someone like rope to hang you with, or you're not giving someone a fucking carrot to dangle in your face. Like, it's really giving me that energy here. And again, it doesn't have to just be children, all right? For my Cancers, it could be something else, but it's like you are not, it just, you need to take something away that someone thinks that you want or need. You need to take that shit away, and see how they play bars. And I'm talking about play, and Leo's next, and that's the play card. Not the play card, that's the play energy. Because basically what's going on energetically, just leading up to your energy, getting to this point, everyone is like in a rebuilding type of vibe. Everyone's kind of like, you have some people looking backwards. You have some people who can't see ahead of them. Yeah, that's annoying. I need my charger. I think that was it. It's just like an element of time, and it's like you're not giving people time to waste. Not with you, all right? Like, you know, you're not, and I don't feel like you're, some of you, because it's dead. It's a done deal for most of you. It's a done deal. I don't care fuck who don't like what I'm saying. It's a done deal for most of you. You've given all your power away, okay? But for those of you who still have some bargaining tools here, I just don't I don't feel that you're willing to get into a situation that's very hard to get out of if you need to, or two, that is, I don't get it. Like, I don't see you trying to I don't think it's for you, really. It's not even like you're not trying to. I don't think it's for you. Whatever it is that you're rebuilding up at this time, it's not for anyone but for yourself. So some of you are coming to terms. You don't want children, and that's just what it is. Others of you, it could be something completely different. Maybe you don't want to buy a house. Maybe you don't want to move out of this state that you were born and raised in. Maybe you don't want to change your fucking job, you know? Maybe, you know, you don't want to rebuild. So it's like not fixing something that's broken, but it's also not giving someone the ability to break it. All right, so take that shit as it resonates. It's tricky though, because there's a lot of devil in the detail energies as well, and a lot of people are being pushed into a new cycle, literally. And then others are being pushed into a new cycle to only revamp what is already there. Others are completely getting some new shit. So it's going to be a little difficult, because what if you're being called to get everything, like eradicate everything, and you're still clinging on to things thinking you can revamp it? What if you get that fucked up? Others of you, what if you're supposed to revamp it, but you throw away everything to start over? How do you know where you're at with it? And I definitely feel like this is the energy that people are playing in your life as well. Like, you're trying to move on and this and that, and you're like, okay, I finally accept a specific reality. And now that you accept a specific reality, now somebody has a problem with it. But when you didn't accept their reality, which is Seven of Cups energy, you know, this is about like dreams and illusions and shit like that. Like, when you didn't accept their dream and illusion, and you fought to keep, like, you know, like, you fought their dreams and illusion. Now that you're accepting it, you're not fighting it. Now it's like a problem. It's like wanting someone's attention, and then finally you accept that you're not going to get it in the way that you want it, and now somebody has a problem that you're okay with not getting it at all. Like, I feel like this is happening to expose what games people were playing. Like, people fucking know. They act like they don't, they claim they don't, but they do. If you look at certain movies or just in anything in life, people they rather get, like example, a movie where someone has classified information, and like they have to suffer getting beatings and torture to get the information extracted out of them. They will sit through torture just to not give you the information that they fucking know, while claiming, I don't know. They will keep going and say, I don't know. So if people are being tortured and still, I don't know. Please believe me, these people out here who claim, I don't know why I'm doing this and this and that, they fucking know. Oh, they know. And I definitely feel like the moment you accept someone's Seven of Cups, or at least you play the role that you accepted their Seven of Cups, watch the games expose themselves. And it's interesting how the games get exposed in Leo energy, and Leo rules the 5th house of games, and it's the exposure house. Like, yeah, somebody's games is about to be exposed here. I kind of don't even want to tap into Cancer's energy, like, for get a second one. I think I just want to jump right into Leo's, because I just feel like somebody's playing fucking games. Like, people are playing fucking games. Like, and I feel like you need to, I don't want to say play the game with them, because who has fucking time for that? But I definitely feel like some of you are finally accepting, you know, other people's realities, or I guess, or accepting your own reality based off of what someone was reflecting back to you, because people only reflect back to us what's going on within our minds. And so in our minds, the energy I was picking up on was mental maturity. And in y'all minds, I'm hoping you guys are like, yeah, you know, I don't want children. They're expensive. their vulnerabilities. They can be liabilities for some time. You know, the world is out to do what they do, and I don't want to have that type of stress and anxiety on my life. I don't want to go there. I don't want to fuck my body. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. And so it's like you're accepting of the reality, like the mental maturity of it all, like finances, the economy, then the quality of people aren't so fucking great. Then, you know, I can't give this kid back if I don't fuck with you like that, you know, like the maturity of it all, you know. It's just like some people don't even want to be here to their damn self. So why would I bring somebody else into this world to suffer with me? Others, like I said, oh, why would I move to a different state when I'm a homebody in this state? I'm just going to move to a different state, spend all this fucking money just to stay home in a different state too? No, I'll just stay where I'm at and book a flight here and there when I feel like it. It's like the maturity of it all. Like, it's, you know, I'm just getting that vibe. And I feel like with this mentality and this acceptance and this realization, and, you know, this is about knowing thyself. And that was going on in Taurus's reading as well. This is making people upset. Because it's like they don't have anything to, like, dangle. They don't have nothing. They don't have no power. They have no power. I don't know. I like to read history, things in history, and at least like wars in history. And one of the things I've noticed is that people who were in a position of power, and they were the most respected and had the most power, it was because they treated their people that they're in power over right. Like they had more power by doing right by the people who put them in power. Like, opposed to people who are in power and do everything to abuse that power. It's just one of those vibes. And it's like someone would have gotten a lot further with you had they just been fucking real. Like, people would have gotten a lot further with you if they just, you know, and you are realizing this about yourself. Like, I would have gotten a hell of a lot further if I've been real with myself. And that's why other people were showing you they not real, but it's really reflecting back to you. You haven't been real in this aspect of your life. That's what that is. So for me, yeah, that's just what it is. Like, whatever somebody keeps doing, or there's a reoccurring something in your life, or somebody's adamantly like trying to not give it to you, or whatever this is, it's because it's something within yourself that you need to accept. All right, like, you need to fucking accept some shit. All right, and stop playing games with yourself. Because if you just I gotta go. Yeah, the moon, as soon as I split the deck. And y'all, moon messages I posted on Patreon, Cancer, was someone wants the milk for free. And it was also titled the game doesn't change, only the players do. And so here we go. Yeah, here we fucking go. I'm gonna title this, it's the reverse psychology for me.